Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into a grand challenge on my Chief Pat 2 account, following up on yesterday's episode, and hopefully we're going to be able to pick up a couple of wins. Now, we do have most of our cards up to tournament standard, except for our Lightning Spell and our Skeleton Army, which is nice. Of course, this isn't one of the best decks in the game because it doesn't have any legendaries, which most of the best decks require. And yeah, let's go ahead and try it out and see how many wins we can pick up. We're still level 8, so our King Tower will reflect that, but maybe we can pull off some wins. And there's only really 2 chances to get this done if we do 2 grand challenges. I was thinking of doing a grand challenge today and then maybe in other episodes doing classic challenges, but it just feels much better when you get 10 times the rewards inside of a grand challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and try that out. Let's see if we can pick up all the wins we can today. I'm going to record every single battle, and hopefully we get to at least 3. I think 3 is the tipping point, which makes the gems worth it. And starting off, I'm going to play a golem in the back, as I'm known to do, even though I can get rushed down pretty quickly. He's going to play a wizard, so all in all, not the worst start to the game. I don't have a lightning spell, which would be nice right now, but otherwise, things are looking a-okay. And we can go ahead and set up for the rest of this battle. All right, so his wizard keeps rumbling down the lane. It's going to get awfully close to my golem. He's actually going to mirror his wizard. Remember when I said I wanted a lightning spell? Well, now I really want a lightning spell. Now I really want a lightning spell. Lightning spell is going to go down in a moment. There it goes. It's going to hit absolutely everything, crushing all of his stuff right there. That should be the very first tower of the game, or at least somewhat close to it. And that tower is going to go all the way down to 298. Which puts it in lightning spell range, and already we're looking super good for the rest of this battle. And let's go ahead and use our skeleton army, just because the minions would have gotten a little bit of damage. That's going to do a nice little job right there, and a mirrored wizard start might not be one of the OP strategies inside of the game. I gotta tell you that JPZ mirrored wizard is really not the way to go, but obviously he could mirror his hog rider. He can mirror executioners, but the thing is my lightning spell gives us so much value if he mirrors his stuff together. And here comes a P.E.K.K.A. All right, well, with the P.E.K.K.A, obviously the skeleton army would be nice to have right now. I'm actually thinking about counter pushing on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my golem right now. And maybe we'll be able to do something on this other side of the map. It just depends on what he wants to do. If he drops a wizard behind the P.E.K.K.A, which he just did, that's going to put us in a fair bit of trouble defending this side of the lane. Obviously, the golem's going to do work, even with the wizard doing the best job it can. I'm going to wait for my skeleton army, and then I can use this to surround absolutely everything. Maybe, now we're not going to be able to protect this tower. Okay, we'll keep it down to 312, but look at the other side of the map. The golem and 1 archer actually was able to knock that out. I'm going to go ahead and drop my lightning spell. We're going to miss the princess, though, which is a little bit disappointing. But we've taken 2 towers. He's still working on his first one. So this is looking really good for us. I'll play the Mega Minion, even though the Hog Rider will take the tower no matter what I do. It's still going to be pretty decent. Minions will clean up the princess. And now it's just about defending against these P.E.K.K.A.s. And honestly, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got the tombstone, we've got the skeleton army, we've got all that stuff doing work for us, even though he has this executioner right here, not the biggest deal. We're going to keep doing work. In fact, I'll drop a golem to distract his units, and his free spell is going to be made absolutely worthless as the Mega Minion chunks down this executioner. This is going to be GG well played, win number 1 inside of our grand challenge. And this is really nice. Okay, so we already have 1 of the 3 wins I want to get. I told you guys, I just want to get at least 3 wins to get the value out of the gems. That, I guess, makes it better than anything else in the game. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's true. I just remember reading somewhere, maybe it was an OJ video, that 3 wins makes it so the challenge isn't wasting gems. And that's going to be 1. That's going to be 1 right there. And yeah, who knows how many wins we can get, even with our little disadvantages with our epic spells and our King Tower and our deck composition. We're still looking okay. Let's get to battle number 2. And see if we can keep picking up some W's. By the way, there was a really funny comment yesterday. It was like the Chief Pat starter pack, and I'm going to put it on the screen right now, hopefully, if I remember. But it really cracked me up. I always read the comments, whether you guys think so or not. I'm always seeing what you guys are saying, and honestly, that one killed me. And honestly, a really good start. Alessandro is going to play that Zap spell, which was a poor decision. That's 2 elixir for literally nothing. Here goes a Hog Rider, though. This is going to be tough to defend because I went aggressive with my Golem. We're going to kill the Hog Rider eventually, and maybe we can turn it into a counter push with my Golem, but I think the Hog Rider is going to die too soon. All right, well, we're going to take a bunch of damage. We do have a nice elixir lead, but it just depends on how we can capitalize right now. The Mega Minion, unfortunately, was not able to stay behind the golem, or else that would have been really, really, really good for us. Fire spirits are going to do the best job they can, but we're going to still get a nice chunk of damage on this tower. Check out the minion, check out the archers. All of those are going to help out, plus the P.E.K.K.A. exploding, and the minion and archer are still beating down that tower. That tower is going to get close to going to 0. In fact, it's going to go all the way down to 233. Tombstone's going to go down. Did that... I thought I could get one of the skeletons to go to the left because the mini P.E.K.K.A. was so close, but he played a fireball anyways. That ended up being pretty decent for us. Skeletons are going to take out that tower, and that's going to be tower number 1, looking really good for win number 2 inside of this challenge. The golem was not placed ideally, though. I thought he would go down the left-hand side, and I was fine with giving up that other tower, but now that he has this doing work, this Hog Rider is going to chunk down my other tower pretty close to where the left one's at, so at this point, sort of still debating what we want to do. I'll drop my Mega Minion now. I know he does not have his Fireball because he just played it. I can play my minions. Maybe I should have let the King Tower lock on before playing my minions. But look at, I have pretty good Fireball bait for him right now. But look, he doesn't have anything he can play against us. He just played a Zap spell, so let's play our Skeleton Army. We are crushing it inside of these challenges right now, guys. We are going to get a 3-crown victory on the lightning spell, skeletons, minions. That is win number 2, 3 crowns to 0 against Alessandro. And we're almost at the payoff point, the random payoff point of 3 wins inside of the challenge. This is great. And again, this is my completely free to play account. I've never spent any money on this account whatsoever because I want to sympathize with you guys who have done the same thing, or maybe only spend, you buy the gem packs or whatever. Who knows? Obviously my other account is at the complete top of the gemming spectrum. Way, 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 way too much money on the other account. But this one, completely gem free, and it makes it so I have to go through the same struggle that you guys do as far as having to not be able to do grand challenges 24/7, and it makes them that much more important. Now, the golem start right here is really aggressive. Like I said, the golem start honestly is not the best start because it just leaves you so vulnerable, like it is going to be right here. I'm going to eventually play my Tombstone to help out my Skeleton Army against this Goblin Barrel. I'm praying. Oh, that was really good for us, guys. He zapped the Hog Rider side instead of the Goblin Barrel side. If he zapped the Goblin Barrel side, we would have been in a lot of trouble. But instead, things are going to be okay. Eventually, our Golem's going to explode, but the Mega Minion is still locked. I'm going to zap this Inferno to let my Mega Minion get maximum value off, guys. I want to get as much damage as possible from that Mega Minion. That's going to probably give us 2 additional blasts from that zap. So that's like 600 damage, 500 damage, something like that for 2 elixir. Pretty good job right there. We're going to take 1 minion hit, but all in all, things are looking good. 562 HP is only 2 lightning spells away. So nice little start to the game. Let's go again with the Tombstone to stop. The Tombstone's lagging. Do you guys see that right there? What was that? The minions played before the Tombstone, and I played the Tombstone first. Supercell. What is going on? That was ridiculous. And we just lost so much because of that. We're going to basically lose this tower because of that one play right there. And honestly, a really, really frustrating play. It's going to cost us a lot. I'm going to take out this princess. I guess I don't have enough elixir. Supercell Sword just trolling me. Wow, that is so disappointing that that ended up happening. I don't even know what to really say about that. We're going to lose a lot because of that. I've got my archers doing work. I'll zap down as much as possible, but this golem is still probably going to die to the Inferno, if not the skeletons. So, not the best start to the game. We got to start focusing on the other towers, unfortunately. And this is really not what we wanted. I'll play my minions. I'll play another Tombstone. I'm playing it closer because I'm scared now because of that last interaction. We're going to end up losing this tower, which is unfortunate, and we sort of have to start pivoting to this other side of the map. Archers are going to do the best job they can, but now I'm probably going to have to play 2 lightning spells. Ugh. That one placement, so frustrating. Let's drop our zap right now. Let's drop our Tombstone. This is turning into quite the fiesta. I need to drop a lightning spell soon, though. I have to drop a lightning spell somehow, somewhere. Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready. I'm going to drop it right here. That's going to do pretty good work for us. Mega Minion, please. That is super good. I thought we would have to cook up a second lightning spell to be able to keep ourselves in the game. We're fighting through it, guys. This is not the game we really wanted, but we're going to fight through it. Minions will kill the princess before she can kill them, which is good. I've got a golem going down right now, and that means we're going to have to defend against this Hog Rider super well. He doesn't have his ice golem, which is the main, I guess, part of his push that he uses. Goblin Barrel is going to be easy to kill with the Zap because now we have the King Tower to help us out. We're getting back in this, guys. This has been a stressful game off that one tombstone placement. I guess I shouldn't mention it anymore. No more complaining. But honestly, that was such a big part of the game. Here goes the Inferno Tower. We can go ahead and attack that with our... I don't even know if we need that lightning spell. Let's go ahead and keep going. Golem's going in. I'm going to shut up and just let us do our thing. Here go the Mega Minions against those skeletons. Golem's going to explode, which is great. Now we've got the Mega Minions still doing work. We've got the Golem still doing work. His Princess is going to come out, but that is going to be close to being the game, but it's not going to be the game. That's unfortunate. I'm going too aggressive. I need to defend against this Hog Rider. This is turning to be a rough game, guys. All right, one more defense against the Hog Rider, and we should pick up a win. That is what we're going for. Hog Rider's going to go down from all the way downtown. I'm going to play my Skeleton Army already. Here goes the Goblin Barrel. Let's go ahead and kill that. There's simply too much stuff for him to keep track of. That should be the game. Let's drop our archers right here. One archer. One archer! Okay, we just need a Zap spell and we win. All right. Let's do that. Let's cycle to our Zap. He's going to play his Inferno. Woo! GG. Well played. Honestly, we deserve to win that game in regular time. That one tombstone lag ended up costing us that left-hand tower, but we pulled it out in the end. 2 crowns to 1, and that's going to be win number 3 on our level 8. This is super good. We're making some nice progress. We've already gotten 85 cards and 3,200 gold. Like, what do we get out of regular stuff? We get 12 cards. We get 38 out of a gold chest, so we've already gotten basically 2 gold chests. It contains at least 8 rares. And that's if we don't win another battle. So let's hopefully keep picking up some wins because the chests just get better and better and better. It's like a snowball effect after each win. It's not like, obviously, if you guys have played challenges, you've realized it's not even. And at this point, I should stop playing my Golem in the very back. Players keep getting better as you keep advancing through these. And, okay, Fireball. Remember when I said players get better? That was a terrible play from him. He just spent 9 elixir on that push. And we're still going to have our archer on the other side. So 9 elixir, we spent 3 on defense. That's a 6 elixir positive trade. That's almost a free golem that we can play. He's going to throw a wow out because I think he realizes, oh wait, I have no elixir right now. And look at this. We're going to make it even better by lightning his princess and his furnace. This is so good for us. We need to be able to capitalize on this now. He's going to have his minions, and the minions are going to honestly be pretty good against our golem. The golem will explode and kill some minions if we have to, but let's see what happens. Golem's going to make its way all the way there. I'm going to zap down these golemites and give my Mega Minion a chance to reach the tower. The Mega Minion, even with a little bit of HP, is still going to run all the way to the tower. He's going to have to play his own zap spell, but this gives us about a 200 HP lead. Plus, I think we're ahead 2 or 3 elixir, doing some nerd calculation. Doesn't really mean too much. I'm going to play my Skeleton Army. He just played his zap spell, so he doesn't have his zap. And that's going to be good for us. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not the end of the world. Let's play our Golem again. And he keeps making these really aggressive plays. That was another 10 elixir push right there. That was another 10 elixir push right there. And we only played a Skeleton Army on defense. That's 7 elixir. And we just got a free Golem. Again, we got another free Golem. This time we're going to make it hurt even worse because now we have our archers up. We don't have to worry about those anymore. I'm going to go ahead and play my Mega Minion. I'm going to play my archers. I'm going to play my zap spell. We need to get everything down that we can. If he plays his Mega Minion, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Here goes absolutely everything. My Mega Minion's going to clean up his Minion Horde. I meant to say Minion Horde, not Mega Minion, by the way. The Golem's going to keep pounding that tower down to a pulp. That tower should go down to 0 as soon as it explodes and does its thing. Let's play our Tombstone, and this is going to turn into a strictly defensive battle right now. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, guys, I'm going to take my own advice and stop being an idiot as far as... I should probably zap that. I don't know. 2 HP left on this tower, guys. 2 HP is all that's between us and certain victory. 751 right there. I'm going to lightning down everything we can. And now with only a couple seconds left on the clock, he's probably just going to go for another Goblin Barrel push, so let's keep that in mind. Mega Minion going down. Here goes the Miner. Skeleton Army's here. Zap Spell's going to go down as well. We're cleaning up. We're cleaning up right now, and with only 2 seconds left on the clock, that's going to be GG. Well played. Win number 4 on our level 8 account inside of these challenges. This has proven to be pretty good. Honestly, I thought we could only get 3 or 4 wins if we played, you know, a lot of the meta decks that we can't compete against because we don't have those legendary cards, but we've already gotten up to 130 cards. Is that a guaranteed epic yet? 1 guaranteed epic, 4,000 gold. This is looking pretty good for us. The gold is amazing, obviously, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger, and we haven't even lost a battle yet. knocking on my fake wood right there. All right, let's do it. I'm going to get greedy again with the golem, guys. What am I doing getting greedy with these golems? But I'm going to get greedy with the golem. I'm going to take this fire spirit damage. I'm going to accept myself as a dirty golem player. And let's just chill out. Let's keep going. And let's see how we're going to beat Gannicus. Now, looking for another value lightning. We're not really going to find it. I could lightning the giant, which I guess I'll end up doing. The giant has successfully been lightninged, if you call it a success. He's got his mini P.E.K.K.A. going down. This is going to be a ferocious deck to deal with. I think this guy is looking pretty good. He's got a nice little combination. The mini P.E.K.K.A. to deal with us, the executioner to deal with us. I'm going to play our tombstone to kill this giant, but this is going to prove to be a tough match. The log is going to do a nice job, and eventually we're going to have to switch right here. I've got to make sure that we kill this mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so we just totally got trolled right there by our Mega Minion winding up like it was going to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. and then switching to the Executioner. That was a little bit unfortunate, but still we are in the lead. However, I'm not feeling the most confident about this battle. I just think that he's got a really strong deck. The Furnace, the mini P.E.K.K.A., all of this, and I can't believe that Fire Spirit got onto our archers. I don't understand that interaction, Supercell. Please help me out. And eventually we'll make our way to his side, but it's already been a pretty rough little thing right there. And I have to save my lightning spell. I feel like I can't just drop my lightning spell on that giant again. I don't feel like that's a winning play for us. I've got to save my lightning spell. I've got to save it for the mini P.E.K.K.A. I've got to save it for the Executioner. I've got to save it for whatever we have to play. Here goes this right here. My golem's going to start doing work. My golem's basically just going to be a meat shield for everything and eventually die. It's actually going to die pretty quickly. And we're not really going to get any damage onto the tower. And now we're sort of on our back foot as we try to defend against this guy here. Now, here goes my skeleton army. That's going to be enough to hopefully to kill that mini P.E.K.K.A. before it does anything too crazy. His Executioner is going to go down. We are really on our heels right now, guys. One of the Fire Spirits will die right there, which is going to make sure we don't take any damage from that Fire Spirit, but this is brutal. I don't know how we're going to do this. We've got the Mega Minion going down. Mega Minion's going to clean up some of this stuff. Giant's going to do work, though. He does have a zap as well. So this is just so rough. He can zap our skeleton army. I think this is basically going to be all she wrote. He's going to zap way too late, so I guess that'll help us out a bit. I'm going to play my golem. Maybe we can get something done with the golem, but if he makes one more game-breaking push, this game is going to be all but over. Oh, that's a really good lightning spell against us as well. Here goes our minions. And can we protect? Oh, we protected. Okay, well, that's okay. But I don't think that's going to mean too much in the grand scheme of things. Let's zap down that furnace to try to get as much value as possible. Wait, what's happening? Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do this? We're going to pick up a victory. What in the world is going on? We just smashed a meta deck. What a comeback. Again, we're playing with house money right now. I only have 226 gems. I just spent 100 of them on this challenge. These all matter so much on my account. Because who knows? Who knows how many of these opportunities I'm going to get? That's 5,000 gold, 185 cards. Wow. This has been quite a run. This has been quite a run on my level 8 inside of a challenge. I'm sure it's pretty surprising for people to see level 8s inside of challenges, especially late inside of them. I know personally on my main account when I see level 8s, I always laugh and then I usually crush them. But we're doing a nice job right now, and let's continue that onwards. I'll start with my tombstone. I don't have an archers or my I don't have archers or my golem, so we're gonna start with the tombstone. Let's get ready. We got the golem down right now. Here goes a lava hound. That's gonna be okay. He's gonna be playing a balloon probably. I feel like I need my lightning spell because my lightning spell is gonna be the best way. Okay, we can actually use our Mega Minion to kill his Mega Minion. We played this really well. I sort of was doing the math in my head. How the heck are we gonna stop this push? But we did a pretty brilliant job. I'm just gonna say that. I'm going to give myself a little chief pat on the back because this is such a nice little defense. Really good zap spell from us. This is looking amazing, guys. What a defense. My Mega Minion's going to stay alive. Those skeletons are going to stay alive. Don't underestimate skeleton damage, guys. Tower number 1 is going to go down. That's going to be the first tower of the game. We are crushing it. Let's continue the good vibes. Another tombstone. And I've got to beware for another lava hound push. He's obviously going to be pretty upset after that last one. And I did switch my sides on my golem. He might rush this right-hand side because I played all my stuff on the left. But let's see what he ends up doing. Tombstone's down, golem's down. I've got 5 elixir. We have such a massive elixir lead right now that we have to make a decision. Do we want to go crazy aggressive on the left-hand side? I'm thinking we want to do that because that's just usually how I play the game. And meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we can go ahead and get ready. Oh, he played pretty bad defensive cards against us. We are going to crush this dude. This is GG, well played. He just did not play that very well. Archers are going to stay alive. Skeleton Army is going to go down right now. This one is going to be over. Win number 6 inside of our grand challenge. Very nicely done, and unfortunately he's still playing, so this is making it a little bit annoying, but this is going to be the end of the battle, guys. Crushed it. 2-minute win for win number 6 inside of our challenge. This is insane. We are climbing our way up there. Now, I think there's a 0% chance, a 0.1% chance that we actually get 12 wins, so I don't want to disappoint you guys if that ends up happening, but we're already at 6 wins. 6,200 gold, 250 cards. Do you guys realize how many cards that is for me? That is absurd on this account to get 250 cards. I'm loving this right now. Let's get to battle number 7. Battle number 7. We have been playing a lot of battles. I thought this video might be over by now, but we have just begun. Archer's going to go down. He's going to play a giant in the back. Obviously, my opponents are getting better and better and better as we play. So I've got to be pretty scared about their giant pushes. I'm going to use my tombstone to stop the giant, as I normally do. And let's see what he's going to do to counter that. So I've got my lightning spell available, but I don't really want to use... Okay, I can use it now, because he played his Mega Minion and his Musketeer. So we're going to kill all of that. He's going to drop his Zap spell. All in all, we made about an even trade, except I did get my Archer damage on the right-hand side. It was like 100 damage. Hey, guys, every damage counts. So don't make fun of me. And we're going to get another 100 damage on the left-hand side. So not the worst thing in the world. Here's a level 2 bowler, though. That is pretty fascinating. He's got a level 2 bowler, so he's using the deck you guys might have seen before. It's Giant Bowler Musketeer. That's the main setup with the deck. And then obviously you can use Mega Minion. That's a really common card. He's got Zap. I haven't seen too much else from him yet to really make a decision on what he's doing. Let's go ahead and play our Mega Minion and our minions to clean up this Giants. He's got a lightning spell like us, so okay, we've sort of figured out how he's going to play this. And his bowler doesn't do that much damage to our... arrows don't kill our archers. That's what feels so good about these challenges, guys. On the leaderboard, I'd be playing level 11s where their arrows killed my archers, but guess what? It's not like that anymore. I've got my archers at the same level as your commons. My archers are doing work. My golemites are doing work. He has to play his fire spirits. That tower is down to 459 HP. This is turning really good for us. That Mega Minion's gonna die. I'll just play my tombstone because I can. I've got a massive elixir lead right now because of the fact that he had to play so much on defense. I'm going to play a golem down the other side of the map. I've got my lightning spell, so I can lightning this bowler alongside anything else he might play. So watch my lightning patience. I'm going to be very patient with this lightning to see what he's going to end up dropping. I'm going to be as patient as I possibly can. We'll get a giant alongside the bowler, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously not the best. And let's go ahead and go to the other side with the archers. We've got everything else doing a fine job right now. He's got to do a pretty good job defending. And I can even play my skeleton army. It's going to crush a lot of my stuff on the other side of the map. Eventually, that musketeer is going to die. And meanwhile, guys, other side of the map. Hello? Golemites are doing work. Other tower's going to go down. I'm going to kill that right now. And let's see how he's going to counter this. Okay, Tombstone's going to go down right now. I've got my archers. I've got my Mega Minion. This should kill most of his stuff, I'm hoping. Here go my minions. His arrows are going to do nothing. His giant will eventually die. Guys, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We're on a level 8, and we are at 7 wins inside of a grand challenge. We are at 7 wins. 7-0 inside of a grand challenge. Good game again against Kickzone. This is crazy. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. We played pretty well, to be honest. We played pretty well. I've made some mistakes, but mistakes are I'd say are on the low side for what I normally make. 7,600 gold, 330 cards, at least 3 epics. This is like a magical chest, I think, already. And if you look at the shop, a magical chest costs 800 gems, and we only spent 100 gems. I'm hoping we can squeeze out like 1 more win. That's all I'm hoping. 1 more win would be really nice. I mean, if I lose 3 and I win 1, you know, it wouldn't be the end of the world. 8 wins inside of a challenge is fantastic as a level 8. Even in general, as a level 9, 8 wins is, you know, pretty dang good. Let's play a skeleton army to stop this miner. Is he going to play anything? He's not going to. And all in all, we're pretty even. He played a log. Okay, he's going to get 100 damage. Congrats to him. And let's go ahead and set up with our golem, seeing as we are looking okay right now. Now, a prince. Why in the world would this dude play a prince? Someone riddle me that. Prince is going to eventually run into our Tombstone, or maybe it's going to just run into our Golem, I guess. That's a little bit annoying. It's never going to actually fully be able to charge, though, which is his loss. And our minions are going to die, but that's okay. Listen, I got love for minions, but they will have to die. Oh, he is a P.E.K.K.A, though. Man, I was feeling so confident about this battle, but he has a great counter to us. And look at that damage. What I thought was going to be an amazing push ended up being completely stopped in the mud. And now we've got to chill out. Let's drop. He's going to play that right there. We can play our Mega Minion to clean up this Executioner, I hope. Meanwhile, the P.E.K.K.A is going to be a little bit... Oh, no, the P.E.K.K.A is going to actually make its way through and get one tower hit, which is just 2 tower hits from the P.E.K.K.A. Completely crushing. Guys, I think we're in a lot of trouble with this one. The P.E.K.K.A counters us. The Executioner Tornado really does good work against us. It kills all of our supporting cards. The P.E.K.K.A can kill the Golem. The Executioner Tornado kills everything else. So I think we're looking at a pretty tough time right here. I'm going to do my best. Obviously, people still make mistakes, so we can bank on that. You guys learned that from the video yesterday where I crushed level 11s over and over again. But all I'm saying is this one, if you're looking for a Chief Pat special, I think you're in a decent amount of trouble right now. Let's go ahead and drop our Tombstone right now. He might drop his Miner or something. His Executioner is going to lock on... No, it's going to lock onto my Skeleton Army, man. I am not playing this right. See, that's a mistake from me. I can obviously make that a little bit better by not making a dumb mistake like that from the Skeleton Army. I thought we might be able to angle everything better to where we kept everything alive, but as we enter Double Elixir, we really just have to have a push that breaks through. Obviously, it's going to be tough, but, you know, this is going to be our last chance to try to get it done. Here goes our Skeletons right here. We've got our Tombstone getting ready. Here goes his stuff. I've got my archers helping out. I've got everything I can possibly get. In fact, one of my archers is just going to say, peace out, I'm done with this. And meanwhile, another miner is going to go down. The Skeleton Army and actually keep our skeletons alive, but we just keep losing our golem before we make any significant progress on the other side of the map. That's just sort of how things have been. I'm going to lightning down the Executioner, trying to get anything we can possible, but 284 HP. This one is definitely a lost cause. And this is pretty much going to be GG well played. I don't even have anything to deal with his miner when he drops it. Okay, we've got... Oh, yeah, he's going to play that. Oh, he's got a rocket too. Okay, GG well played. That's going to be loss number 1, guys. I felt really bad about that one from the very beginning. And unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We had nothing to deal with his deck in general. I guess maybe another strategy would have been to wait till he plays his P.E.K.K.A and then switch to the other side of the map and try to go aggressive and maybe swap a tower 1 for 1. And then hope as we get into Double Elixir I made a chance. But I don't think... Yeah, that was going to be a miracle battle, and I don't feel too bad about losing that one right there. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next battle. Keep our chin high. I'm going to start with my Skeleton Army. He's going to play an Elixir Collector, so obviously this is a terrible start for us. If we had played something else first, we would have been much better. I'm going to use my Tombstone. This, like, when you play against an Elixir Collector, you obviously want to be pretty aggressive, and I can't really be aggressive right now. I've got to do the best I can to try to get something, so I'm going to end up hitting as much as I can, but this is turning out to be pretty crazy. All right, well, I need to actually... Oh no, okay, I think I'm running out of space on my computer, which would be the ultimate. So I've got to try to navigate this. This is gonna be bad, guys. This is gonna be bad. Let's try to keep it together. We're doing the best that we can. I've got my Mega Minion against his Mega Minion. We're gonna win that Mega Minion battle, fortunately. Wait, what? We didn't even win that Mega Minion battle? This is madness right now. All right, well, I need to delete files from my computer while I play, or else we will have no storage space, and this video is going to go crazy. How are we going to do this? I've got it. I've got it. Let's do this. I've got it. This is, see, guys, sometimes you have to multitask. All right, so welcome back. Unfortunately, that battle went a little bit haywire, and my computer exploded, so I ended up taking the loss. We're 7-2 right now. A little bit of a downward turn after starting 7-0, but maybe, just maybe, we can salvage one more win inside of this Grand Challenge to get to 8 wins. That would be awesome, but just a little bit unlucky inside of that last one, and obviously the one before that, we just got rolled on. So let's see if we can pick up one more win going off against OmniZ from the German Elite. Maybe this one will be a little bit better. Again, not a good starting hand. So we've got minions, we've got Mega Minion. He's going to play his Furnace. I mean, I guess maybe our skeletons will stop his Furnace for a second, but this is not really the start we wanted. I've got the Tombstone in my hands, which I can use in a moment, but okay, we can at least get a decent value lightning spell right here. I'll get the Furnace, the Electro Wizard, plus the tower right there to get some good damage. Nicely done. So we're going to stay in it right now. And hopefully we can keep everything together. All right, Mega Minion is going to get close, but no cigar. He does have an elixir lead because he played the Golem before my Golem was even available. So let's just go ahead and chill out right now. I'll play my Tombstone in the back. And let's see how we can get this one done. Now, the Tombstone by itself will be a beast in dealing with this Golem. But the fact is that normally there's something to back it up. And here goes the Baby Dragon. That is going to be the backup. Now, we can actually play our own Golem. Check this out. The Golem's going to... Wait, his Baby Dragon's going to target our archers before it targets... That's just unfortunate right there. We're going to take a bunch of damage. His Baby Dragon's even going to turn around. This Baby Dragon is the MVP right now. Fortunately for us, our Mega Minion's actually going to do the same exact thing and have to work. But with our Mega Minion trying the best that it can, the Electro Wizard's still going to take it out, and that's not going to be the best thing in the world. We're 200 HP ahead, but I'm not sure where the Elixir stands. So let's see what Omni Zed decides to do as we set back up with our skeletons. Now, he's spamming well played. I'm not sure if he means that or if he's being a little bit trolled, but this has been a pretty even battle so far. Knight's going to go down. Let's have our Tombstone go against his Furnace. Obviously, that's going to work out pretty decently for us, but the Furnace does have a longer lifespan. Supercell, why you haven't nerfed the Furnace, I may never know. But now we can get ready with our own Golem in the very back, and it's all about who can kill the opponent's Golem better. Now, his Knight is better than some of our other cards, just because it's so tanky. We can't really do anything against the Knight to take it out easily. Here goes his Fire Spirits. We're going to have to deal with those. I'm actually going to Lightning everything down here. And the Mega Minion's going to stay alive. Let's see how we can do this. All right, Golem's going to lock on to the Tombstone eventually. We've got a big huddle of cards right now. This is turning into a mess. Unfortunately, his Electro Wizard's actually going to stay alive, and it keeps crushing our Golem down. So we're going to have to find a way again to try to crack through to our opponent. Look at this 1 HP Electro Wizard be the biggest pain in the butt I've ever had to deal with. That was pretty annoying. All right, well, the tempo is obviously in his favor right now. I've got the Lightning spell to help out, but this is going to be pretty bad. I feel like we got to... this is not going to turn out too well for us. Golem has already made its way so far against us. I'm going to zap down. Maybe we can keep alive with our archers. Archer's going to do their best, but one Baby Dragon hit means this game is over. GG, well played, and that's going to end the challenge at 7-3. I'm not going to lie, I felt pretty distracted during that second battle. This one might have just been the result of tilt, and obviously the first one I lost fair and square. But let's go ahead, celebrate the fact that we got 7 wins as a level 8 inside of a challenge. Feels pretty good to me. I was glad I was able to do all these battles in front of you guys. 10 total battles, and let's see what we get out of this chest. We're going to get 7,600 gold. Much needed gold on our account, which is really nice. 17 Spear Goblins. Don't really care about those. Mini Peck is a decent card. Dark Goblin's a decent card. Arrows are decent. Barbarians are decent. Tesla's not decent. Wizard. Depends what this epic is. Guards. Guards are alright, so we'll get guards. So all in all, a nice grand challenge. And keep in mind, even if you don't get the cards that you want out of your chest, you're still filling up your card collection. And eventually that's going to make it so you do get the cards you want. So I'm not super sad about that. But all in all, a disappointing end to the challenge, but what a rocket of a beginning, and way, way farther than I thought we would go. Seeing as the fact that we haven't maxed out our cards, we're not playing a completely meta deck, and of course, we are still level 8. Well, yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live challenge battle. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to do another. 7-3, not too shabby in the very end for a 70% win rate against level 9s, and that is going to do it. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.